Happy 2026! Hello, good evening, and welcome to Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. We have an entire studio audience who all want to sit in the hot seat, and they can do just that by playing fastest finger first. One question, 4 possible answers, only one correct answer. And yes, you heard me right there. All 500 of our pretend fictional audience members all have a chance to sit in the hot seat and win up to 50 million euros. So good luck, everyone. Here comes the first question tonight. Okay, time is up. The right answer was A. Okay, out of 500 audience members tonight, who got it right and who got it right in the fastest time? Player number 110 in 6.98 seconds. Welcome to the show. Player 110 is from County Carlow. Right. The rules. Player 110 is just 15 questions away from winning 50 million euros. If they get stuck along the way, they have up to 4 switch the question lifelines to help them. There's the money tree for us to see. The safety nets are at 10,000 euros and 200,000 euros. Right, good luck. Let's play Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Question number 1 is worth 500 euros. Good luck. That's the right answer. For 1,000. Yes. Question number 3. Correct. For 5,000 euros. Yes. Last point, you could go home with nothing. Here it is for 10,000 euros. No. That's the right answer. Right, so far so good. Player 110, you currently have 10,000 euros. Question number 6 is worth 20,000 euros. You are 10 away from 50 million. No. No. You have nothing to lose. You might as well play it. A was the correct answer. Let's see a new question for 20,000 euros. It's the right answer. This is worth 40,000 euros. And that's correct. Question 8 is worth 60,000 euros. No. No. Okay. Having said A, you would have went down back to 10,000 euros. The correct answer was B. So good call. Okay, here's a new question for 60,000 euros. No. Nope. You have 2 lifelines remaining. This time, A was the right answer. Here comes a new question once again. That's wrong. That's unfortunately also wrong. You have 1 more lifeline remaining. D was wrong and the right answer was B that time. Okay, new question, here it is. No. That is the right answer. Question number 9 is for 120,000 euros. Now, you have no more lifelines remaining, player 110. But if you get 2 wrong answers, you can walk away. You can take the money, take 60,000 euros, and that'll be that. You are 7 away from 50 million euros. You are 2 away from the next safety net. So have a look at this and tell me what you want to do. No. No. It's your decision. Okay, you've decided to walk. Congratulations, player 110. You leave the studio with 60,000 euros. But before you go, if you'd had decided to play on, what would you have said? If you had said to me A, you would have won 120 grand. A was the right answer. But still, you leave the studio with 60,000 euros. Congratulations, player 110. Thank you very much for playing. Right, let's find our next contestant. Here is the next fastest finger first question. Time is up. The correct answer that time was D. Okay. Our next contestant is player 249 in 3.82 seconds. Welcome to the show. Player 249 is from County Antrim. Right. It's the same 15 questions away from the 50 million euros. And the same 4 switch the question lifelines if at any point player 249 stumbles along the way. The safety nets are 10,000 euros and 200,000 euros. Right, good luck. Here is question number 1 for €500. No. No. That's what they're there for. Good call. It was C. Okay, new question. Here it is. Wrong. Correct. For 1,000. No. Yes. $2,500. Wrong. Correct. So far so good. Here is question number 4 for 5,000. No. Yes. Last point, you could go home with nothing. I'm sure it won't happen. Here it is for €10,000. And that is the right answer. You've won €10,000. So, player 249 is currently on €10,000. They are 10 questions away from €50 million with 3 lifelines still available. We'll take a break. We'll be right back after this. Welcome back to the second part of tonight's Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. Before the break, player 249 from County Antrim is currently in the hot seat and has just won €10,000 and is going on to play for more. Question number 6 is worth €20,000 and here it is. No. Yes. Question number 7 is worth €40,000. Here it is. correct. This is worth 60,000 euros. Wrong. That's correct. This is worth 120,000 euros. No. No. You had 60,000 euros. You just lost 50,000 euros. That's the wrong answer. It was C. I'm so sorry, player 249. Regardless though, you do leave the studio with 10,000 euros. Congratulations, player 249. Thank you very much for playing and being on the show. Give it up, everyone. Well, I'm afraid that's all we have time for this episode, but join us again next time to see who will be in the hot seat. Thank you very much for watching, and good night, everyone.